Hey, my beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. So this past weekend I went to some garage sales as usual. There were quite a few near me, but I actually didn't end up getting all that much. But here's what I picked up. Let's take a look. Yeah, so I'll start with the first one I went to. I wasn't seeing a whole lot at the very first one, but I spotted a DVD player, Toshiba DVD player with the remote. It's an HDMI DVD player. And he wanted 10 for it, and I said I can't do 10. He said, what could you do? I said 3, and he said, okay, I just need it gone, I'll do 3 on it. So I mean, the remote alone goes for about 12, and it does work. I tested it. That should be a $25 flip right there. And then I also saw this, I don't know if you guys can see it, I saw this Union toolbox. It's a vintage green. It's either like a fish tackle box or just a small toolbox, and it's made by Union steel, and it's kind of beat up, well used, but it is functional. And I paid 50 cents for that, and they were selling for like $25, some even a little more. And I actually sold it already for $13.49. I had it priced pretty low just because it was beat up, and I only paid 50 cents for it, so I'm happy with that flip. So that's all I got at the first one. The second one, it was actually another sale right around the corner that he did last week too, but he had some new stuff this time. I got all these Godzilla DVDs for 50 cents a piece, and these bundled up together, they should do pretty well, maybe 25 bucks for them. And then he had 2 Power Ranger DVDs, also 50 cents a piece. The movie, remember I saw this movie in theaters when I was a kid in '95. Crazy. I might watch it again. And then the Green Ranger movie. They don't go for a whole lot, but I just put them together for $10 free shipping. And then I got Dark Shadows 50th Anniversary Collector's Edition. And this sells for about 10 bucks, maybe a little more. I got Beauty and the Beast on Blu-ray. Doesn't go for a whole lot. I found Old School in the book box for free. And then he also had some magazines. I got Starlog for $0.25, and then the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Chronicles. It says first issue. I think it's maybe the first issue of Zeo. And I could get maybe 9 or 10 bucks for that, and then maybe 9 or 10 bucks for this one. So pretty good, you know, especially when I'm only paying $0.25. And then I went to one other sale, also pretty nearby. I picked this up. I saw that it was a Webkinz. I know Webkinz can do good. When I saw the tag with it, because these are supposed to have codes, and if they have the code, it's more valuable. And I saw that it had the code to it. It had the tag, so I was assuming, you know, that's the code. It doesn't look opened or anything. Picked it up. I actually sort of got laughed at when I asked how much she wanted for it. I think she was with her mom, maybe, the person doing the sale, and her mom was just like almost laughing, like, why would you want that? And I didn't even look it up. And I took a chance on it. Went back home. Sure enough, this thing sells for like 80 into the high hundreds all day long with the code. So probably the best find of the day. You don't even have to comp sometimes. You just have this intuition. So that's what happened. I also got a really cool army jacket at that same sale. Let me show you guys real quick. I left it over here. Hey, big girl. So yeah, I paid 2 for the dragon and then 3 for the jacket. So 5 total. New with tags, Army Windbreaker. I think it's vintage. And these go for like 35 pre-owned. I actually didn't see any sold new with tags, but I have mine listed at 35 right now. I got a Blu-ray player too from another sale. He only wanted $1 for it, and he was being real vague on whether it worked or not. I just took a chance for $1. It does work, luckily, and I think I could probably get $25 out of it. It doesn't have the remote. And then I also picked up these AccuDarts, brand new. These are for indoor throwing dart game. These are soft tips, nickel plated, with some skull graphics. These are kind of the newer ones, so there's not a lot of comps for this particular one, but the vintage AccuDarts sell for pretty good money. I'll put some comps up on the screen. So paid $3 for those, $1 for the Blu-ray player. That's all I got. And then I went to one other sale. Wasn't seeing much again, but I did notice this little vintage 49ers, beer mug. And I mean, I always sell these, especially these football ones. So for 50 cents, I just grabbed it. I might even keep it. I'm a Niners fan. I haven't even comped that one yet, but I think I could get, honestly, 15, maybe more for it. And then the rest, everything else was like free pile and book box stuff. Found this in the book box, the Lumberjanes. I think this is a variant cover. It's a comic book. I never really heard of it, but these actually sell pretty well when you have them in a bundle. This is issue number 50. I don't know, maybe $9 for that. I actually found a Spawn VHS with the holographic cover in the book box. And then X-Files. I'm a big X-Files fan, VHS. Haven't tested them or anything, but the Spawn one goes for like 15 pre-owned. And then I found a bunch of Babysitter's Club books. All first editions, vintage. Some of them are kind of beat up. There's even more in here. I'm just going to do a huge auction of Babysitter's Club. Last minute, I saw another Facebook Marketplace free pile ad, and I went down there, and all the stuff was pretty much gone, but I got this little rubber snake, which is kind of cool. And then they just had some Pokemon cards on the ground, hollows and stuff, nothing crazy, but I grabbed those in this Animal Crossing book, sticker book. Probably not worth a whole lot, I don't think. Well, there are some stickers still in it, actually. Yeah, some of them have been used. I haven't looked it up yet, but I was bored yesterday, so that's what I did. So that's all I got, guys, this weekend. And I'll have another video dropping next weekend. Take care, everybody. Peace.